Hey, young people. I've talked about the WHO. They've been around the World Health Organization. They're trying to get laws passed to where they take over countries, they take over pandemics, they take over. They're a left-wing save everybody and take from the producing working class and give it to the people who want free shit. That's all they are. And they're run by tyrants. And they want power and control and money. And this woman spells it out pretty good. It's 2.5 minutes. Listen to what she's saying, because everything she's saying is true. And our stupid left wing is buying into it, and our rhino Republican right wing idiots. So listen to what she's saying.
We're undergoing a soft coup. And the idea is to create a whole new set of laws and ignore the existing human rights laws and other laws under the pretext of pandemic preparedness and the biosecurity agenda. The WHO is developing through all its nations, but with the WHO Directorate in the United States in charge, a pandemic treaty and amendments to the existing international health regulations that will remove the human rights protections currently embedded in the IHRs, will enforce surveillance, censorship, get rid of freedom of speech, require governments to censor and only push a single narrative. Also, we will be subject, if they can make this work, to vaccines developed.
It almost sounds like they're already doing that in America.
In 100 days, which the organization CEPI is planning to do. And one of the people who founded CEPI was Jeremy Farrar, who is now the chief scientist at the WHO, to bring this forward. Other things that the amendments do is to bind the states so they're no longer recommendations, but enforceable edicts. Provide a liability shield, get rid of intellectual property rights, move supplies from one country to another, enforce digital passports, and the Director General of WHO can demand that a pandemic or a potential pandemic exists. He can just declare it with no standards, and then countries around the world will have to obey. Also, the WHO will tell you what drugs you can and can't use in your nation once a pandemic is declared. Obviously, the budget will increase. One Health is another part of this. One Health is a concept that was created to enable the WHO, with these documents, to take over jurisdiction of everything in the world.
So it sounds like doom and gloom. It sounds maybe worse than it is. Anytime a country or a state or a people give up their rights to ruling class, it's not good. Freedom dies. Most countries don't like our Second Amendment and they don't like our Constitution. They think us pesky Americans are too free and we have too much power, and we stick our nose in everybody's business what we do. And all world governments are trying to stop that. It's bad news for patriots, Americans, and Second Amendment supporters, and First Amendment supporters, and anybody that supports the Constitution. Anyway, take heed, plan accordingly, buy more guns and ammo. Y'all have a good one.